It took me a while, but I have found an unlikely link between two of the films in this preview. Without one, this piece would lack transition and risk losing you in the opening paragraph to the TV page opposite. With more photos and sections, it's frankly more accessible, just like online streaming sites. And given the number of actors and directors now preferring the small screen's bigger vision and greater depth, you would be the first to jump ship. Involves a decapitation still, it's a good link, so thanks for sticking with me. It involves the films of two well-known documentary makers making their debut as the director of a feature film, proof it goes both ways, Marty, and a decapitation, but not of a horse. The first reads like a quiz question. Some 81 years old, and a member of a famous movie dynasty. Her most famous work was 15 years in the making, during which time her eldest child was decapitated in a bizarre boating accident. The answer is of course Eleanor Coppola, who developed a new genre of her own by making movies from the sidelines of other movies. But while Hearts of Darkness, a filmmaker's apocalypse, proved a worthy companion piece to hubby's iconic Vietnam War film, The Making of Marie Antoinette was possibly the most pointless documentary ever made. And sadly there's not much to get excited about with Coppola's Paris Can Wait 48 on Metacritic, released on September 21st, an unpromising rom-com starring Diane Lane and Alec Baldwin. Also known as Bonjour Anne, we think it's a safe bet this will be a due Eleanor. A true clash of the titans. So who was driving the boat, you may ask? It was none other than another unsung member of a Hollywood dynasty, Griffin O'Neill, the son of Ryan and brother of Tatum, the wife, bear with me, of John McEnroe, whose epic showdown at the 1980 Wimbledon Championships is the subject of Jana Smet's debut Borg McEnroe, not released worldwide September 14th. It's 7 years since Metz made Armadillo, an acclaimed but controversial documentary about Danish soldiers in Afghanistan, but bar an episode of the second season of True Detective, he hasn't done much since. It's hard to know what to expect. For starters, its biggest competition is the game itself, and most particularly that fourth set 18-16 tiebreak that McEnroe won before going on to lose the fifth set. Good luck trying to outdrama that. Shia LaBeouf has made a career out of proving the doubters wrong, and he looks the part as the super brat. But the early word out of Toronto, where the film made its worldwide premiere last week, is that help's the only good thing in the film. Curiously, according to IMDb, Metz directed a 1996 episode of a sports documentary series, Clash of the Titans, about this very match, except he didn't. Let's hope he didn't lie on his CV to get the gig and ends up with more reason than Nikolai Coster-Waldau to regret the mention of Wimbledon. High praise from Leeds. Also making the directorial debut this month is Francis Lee, the former Manchester City forward who is also 81. Not that Franny Lee, in fact this Lee is a journeyman actor with the kind of dreary career that makes you despair for British television, but HES come up trumps with God's Own Country 80 September 14th, the tale of a Yorkshire sheep farmer who falls for a Romanian migrant worker, which both fans and detractors are calling Britain's answer to Brokeback Mountain. A stunning love story that in its finest moments is pure poetry, praises Empire magazine about a film that has already picked up awards in Berlin, San Francisco, Sundance, Toronto and, perhaps a bit biased this one, Leeds. While another first-timer, Hallie Myers-Hire, has been entrusted with Home Again 43 September 14th, a rom-com vehicle for Reese Witherspoon that sounds like it should have stayed in the garage. A franchise we can't kill. Continuing with directors not well known in the movie world, Michael Cuesta is taking charge of American Assassin NRW September 14th, his second full-length feature following the So-So Kill the Messenger. However, take a look at his TV show reel and you'll discover Cuesta has directed some of the best TV shows of our time, from 6 Feet Under to Dexter to Homeland, of which he directed the nerve-jangling finale to Season 1. But as impressive as the trailer of American Assassin is, this could be the start of a franchise Hollywood never wants to end, as there have already been 16 books written about the lead character, Mishrap. And while it's sad that his creator Vince Flynn died in his 40s of prostate cancer, and heartwarming to know HES provided well for his family, with a new author on the case knocking out books 14-16, there's a chance these films will never go away. Will we be saying the same about Kingsman: The Golden Circle NRW September 21st, a sequel as inevitable as a standing ovation at a Danish show? Unlike with Kick-Ass 2, both director Matthew Vaughn and his old chum mark strong return, along with stand-up British actor Taron Egerton so good as Eddie the Eagle, so there's every reason to be optimistic. Elsewhere, Mother 83 September 14th and the Lego Ninjago movie NRW September 21st have together given me a bad flashback to my childhood, and I hate them already, even though the former is an acclaimed horror directed by Darren Aronofsky. Black Swan, the wrestler. Oh no, according to IMDb, his last film was a biopic about Noit, presumably Yannick Noit, the winner of the 1983 French Open, the perfect link to the Borg film. Oh well, at least Mrs. Coppola got to appear center court pending an objection from Miss Wozniacki for a change.